talking about who we are as a company, things to remember to go on to your trip, and cities we'll be visiting, and then each will go on each topic of each city, and then our crime rate of Spain and the cities we'll be visiting, and then my favorite, the exotic food we'll be eating, and then our aim on the trip, and then the cost of everything. So
we are coast to coast, and we provide safe and affordable travel to Spain. We also provide fun and educational view of the most beautiful cities in Spain.
So things to remember for this trip is to always make sure you have your passport, and to also make sure that your passport doesn't expire within the 3 months after your trip, and then also to make sure you have all those vaccinations that could cause an issue if you don't have it in a different country. So.
The cities that we'll be visiting are Barcelona, Madrid, and Malaga.
So to start off with Barcelona, this is where we will start our trip in Spain. We'll be starting our trip on the 10th of May, and we will actually start off with a nice breakfast at El Visto, and then we'll continue our day with a tour at the Palace of Catalan. And after that, we will actually have a lunch at a restaurant called Le Coq and Le Berg. And to finish our day off, we will actually go on another tour for the Barcelona Hop On Hop Off. Have just a view of the east and the west routes of that area. And then we will continue on the next day going to the Parque de Labrador de Horta. And then they'll actually provide a lunch for us as we are on this tour. And then just to continue that day at this location. The next day, as we're here in Barcelona, we'll actually do another tour, the Barcelona Independent Day trip of the coast, and then, as it says, we'll just finish our day off there.
After a quick flight, we'll be in the city of Madrid for 3 days. So during our visit, we'll be seeing the Solora Museum, the Peridot Museum, the National Archaeological Museum, the Royal Palace of Madrid, and then finish out our 3 days with a bike tour of the city of Madrid. And they usually do that bike tour right around the morning time, so you get to see a nice like waking up with the sun and doing a bike tour.
And then as we end our trip in Spain, we'll actually end in Malaga, which is in the southern part of Spain, and we'll be visiting the Museo de Automovilístico de Malaga, which is a car museum to see all those exotic vehicles that we all love, or the other option of going to Arabian spas that Heather and other ladies could enjoy a little more. And then we also have a Segway tour of Malaga, and then a bike tour that is always enjoyable for everyone. So.
The crime rate is extremely low in Spain. The majority of the crime is minor crime, so pickpocketing, jaywalking, it's nothing that you can't be worried about. And it's also something that if you are with a group of people, it's less of a chance that anything will happen.
And my favorite part, the exotic food that we can have in Spain. So we have a few different options, like this is a more breakfast meal, and then one of my favorites is like carne asada. Just a grilled steak meat, flank meat, has all that nice flavor and vegetables included. And all these cities that we're visiting will actually be on the coast, so we have some really fresh camarón, which is shrimp, and then a nice little dessert of flan. So.
The aim of this trip is to study the art, history, educational, and customs of this beautiful and historical country. The benefits of this trip include personal bonding cultured background for your children, and the trip of a lifetime that you can talk about for years to come.
So the cost of this trip, as it says, the all-inclusive is $5,538. And then if you refer a friend or a family member, you actually get a 10% discount off that. And one other thing, just so you don't forget, is that if you don't already have a passport, it's a $180 fee. And it takes about 30 or 35 days to get in the mail. So.
Does anybody have any questions?
Yes.
What was that dish with the shrimp?
Shrimp.
The rice.
So it had shrimp, oysters, rice, and other vegetables in it. Yeah.
But doesn't it have a name?
You don't remember that one. Do you know it?
Yeah, I do. I had it in Spain.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think of it.
Paella.
Oh, yeah.
Will we have to worry about language?
No, because you'll have tour guides and they are versed in the language. You won't have to worry so much about the language barrier. However, if you know like the basics, where is the bathroom, where is the bank, the hotel names, then you'll be set.
Any other questions? No. Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and we are Costa